Okay.
Let me turn my volume down so it won't just pop up and be on.
Yeah. All right. So, what up, though, folks? We're about to get started with this show. We got a great topic for y'all lined up,
Hey
and
guys.
definitely about to get into some deep conversation on this one because this a good one. This a good one. Sonny, you ready to get started?
Oh, I definitely am. I'm excited.
All right, bet it up. Here we go. What up, though? It's your boy Willie Styles in the building, back in the building.
Right? We're back in the building, guys.
Right. Tell them what's up, Sonny.
I'm alive. I showed up today. It's been a good day. Today's actually been a really good day in my household. I'm excited about it. I would like more.
Oh, hey, I hear that. More good days for everybody. I hear that.
Yeah, that part.
All right, so we got a great show lined up for y'all. Before we get into that, I just want to remind you folks to get over to gftradioshow.com for all of our socials, our links, and make sure you join the conversation group. I haven't actually been on there in a little while. I think I jumped in.
I've been popping in. Dame popping in, but I think I've been popping in a little bit more than him. I actually was going to go live today, but I did not. I may reserve that for tomorrow. We'll see. I have to expand on the one of the posts that I posted, so I want to like make it full circle. But I'm going to wait possibly till tomorrow.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I popped in on one today, and interesting topic because when I first saw it, it was that video with Making Good and
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I did read your comment. I
Yeah,
did read your comment.
when I first saw it, I saw the edited
right?
video
I
too.
think I posted that.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was the one you posted. And it was I actually, I'm gonna sneak that one in as a bonus.
Yeah, we're gonna sneak that one in.
Yeah.
But before we get to that, can I have everybody's attention? August 4th, I will be at my very first live show.
Oh, right.
In Philadelphia. I'm selling tickets. You can get them from me personally. Hey Willie, why are we twinning?
Oh.
I just saw that. It like super lifted my thoughts. Now I got to show my shirt. No, but yeah, I would be. It's my first live show, and I'm representing for Sex with Sunny and Unreservedly Us, as of course the GFT Radio Network. So those guys who like to see me on these shows can come see me live if you're in the tri-state area. I got tickets, link in my bio on my Instagram. I'm always posting about it. If you live in the city that I'm from, you can hit me up and buy tickets from me. $20. It's the address is 224 Matin Street. I think it's Matin Street. Don't quote me. Information and link on my bio. But it's the doors open at 2:30. They close at 5:30. There'll be vendors, food, some drinks. You can buy stuff from Black-owned businesses. It's all blackity black. So if you support blackity black, you should buy a ticket. You should show up in the building. Support us, especially. I think I'm the only one from Jersey. So Jersey, y'all got to show up and show out.
Oh, that's what's up. Yeah. I just posted the link in the comments, so make sure y'all check that out.
Shirt on.
I know, right? That's wild. And you guys can get the same shirt too over at our what do they call it? Our Creator Spring store at gftradio.creator-spring.com. Make sure y'all check out all the merchandise that we have over there. But yeah, definitely check out the content shirts. It has all the different shows that we got going on. We got to do an updated one
I know we got to do an updated one. Yes.
Yeah. So make sure we stay up to date. So make sure you guys grab the classic shirt and then go grab the new shirt once we get that one posted. So
yeah, I gotta definitely hit up the stores. I know I added some Unreservedly Us merchandise, but I got to fix some of those. But I think they're dope. So go do that. We got Join the Conversation cups. We got all types of things. So whatever you like, we probably got it. Go get it.
Right, for sure. All right, so tonight's topic is what would you do? So we're gonna ask a couple of questions. Actually, probably up to 3 questions we got lined up where we're gonna talk about tonight, and these are topics that popped up over social media probably a couple months ago because we've been kind of holding these in the stash or hold them in the pocket because we were out. What was that, last month? And then this month we haven't had a chance to do a full topic show. We did the game night a couple weeks ago. Make sure you go check out that replay. We had a great time with that. And then tonight's our first night back since then. And so yeah, well, my first night back. Sonny was here last week, so
I've been all through these comments, all up and through the place. So
right. So the first topic we're going to talk about is one that I think I saw on Twitter or something like that. I can't remember where I saw it because actually now that I think about it, there was a video attached to it. But basically, what happened was there was a young lady was with her husband going to the hospital, and she was or they were visiting his son, and the son was, I think, injured or something, or yeah, I think he was injured, probably playing some sports or whatever. And basically, she was there supporting her husband, there to check on the son and everything. And then the ex-wife or the baby mama showed up to see her son, to see her biological son. And so the woman who posted this, she was the stepmother. And so the biological mother showed up, her and her mom, and things went left. They literally went left. The mother, got into a argument with the wife, and the biological mother got in an argument with the wife. They kind of had it out, but then her mother, the biological grandmother, she comes in ready to pop off, like literally pop off. And she brought a camera. The one thing I didn't like about the situation was that she brought somebody with a camera. They was already, they were literally ready to go soon as she walked in the door. So I think they was already ready for some stuff. And they got into a literal fight, in the middle of the hospital, in front of the little boy and everything, and the whole thing was a mess.
So hold on, just back it up just real quickly because I was multitasking. So the real mom showed up with her mom and then fought the stepmom.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
Because I'm assuming she didn't want her there.
Right. Yeah. If I understand correctly, there was just the husband and the wife in the hospital, or in the hospital room, and when the mom walked in, she immediately told the stepmother that she wanted her to go so she can go in there and visit with her son. And the wife was like, "No, I'm here, supporting my husband and here to visit, his son and everything, or their son." And so they went back and forth, and then the grandmother got called in, and then when she got there, she just went off, and like I said, they ended up getting into a full blown throwing blows and everything. So they all got kicked out anyway, but it definitely was a mess. So that brings up the question: if you're at the hospital visiting one of your stepkids and their biological parent came and it seems to be an issue, would you leave? Would you take that step out, or would you stand your ground and say, hey, I'm a supportive parent too, or whatever the case may be? What's your take on this?
So for me, that's not a girlfriend that he just met. That's his wife. Mm-hmm. So I just find it weird because whatever you're like, if this person has not harmed my child, because I don't know the backstory. So I'm just saying, let's take out this person. If this person hasn't harmed my child in any way, and has been because you're a stepmom, she's been a part of this boy's life. Why is she not? Why would she not be? Why would there be a problem? Y'all cannot. I don't necessarily. If I'm the mom and you're the stepmom, if I don't necessarily like you, and you haven't done anything, my child, I wouldn't see a problem with you being there. It's another support person for my child. On top of that, that's my ex's Matter of fact, I'll put myself in a situation. My daughter's dad was married. He was married. He had a he's now his ex-wife, but at the time was his current wife. If he was actively in my child's life, like he should, like he was for spurts of the time he was, and something happened to our
I
child.
heard her slide that little shade in there.
What?
You're like, if he would have been in her life.
No, because we talk about him popping in and popping out.
Right, right.
How many years I'll give him for consistently being in her life since she's been alive. But
Right.
even if he wasn't like in her life, if something happened to my child is in a hospital, and he chose to come, I would not care if he brought her, his ex-wife, or at that time current wife, because she's somebody that's in his life and that's his other half. The same way, if I was married and I brought my husband, I wouldn't, like, if he's not harming my child, I don't see why my ex would have a problem other than being a hater, right? Or just mad that somebody moved on. So
Right.
if we're taking out this person has not harmed your child or done anything wrong to your child, and you're just upset and bitter, then no, I don't see a problem with any of this of the ex or the wife or spouse of my ex should not be there. As far as I'm concerned, if I'm the step parent and I'm married to this man, I'm not leaving. I'll leave the room so you can see your son, because hospital rules, certain amount of people could be in the room,
Right,
stuff
right,
like
right,
that.
right.
Like, I'll exit out so you can see your son and everything. I'm not trying to overstep my bounds. But you trying to have an altercation with me and bringing your mother is problematic. Now, if you're being called and all that much ruckus, I may step away, but at the end of the day, security's gonna handle you because you're doing the most for what? Like,
Right.
why are you doing that? Like, if I'm a step parent, I am your former person's a spouse, and like, if depending on if I raise this child, I'm not leaving. I'm definitely not leaving. Like,
Right.
you weren't there. I was there since that person. Y'all broke up at he was age 2, and now this child is 17, 16. I'm in the hospital room. I'm plus mom. So, not being the mom, but like I'm the bonus mom in the sense.
Right.
So I'm not leaving. That's essentially my baby on the thing too. Like, I'm not gonna overstep my bounds, but you're not gonna tell me to leave. Like, if he asks me to step out so it won't cause problems, I'll go. But like, I'm not, like, I just feel like some people just be bitter. Now, if it was a problem where you put your hands on my child, absolutely, you need to go. You can't be around. Like, I don't want you around my child.
Oh,
You
right,
put my
right,
child
for
in
sure.
harm's way, absolutely, you don't need to be around my child. And if I was a parent who me and you got into it and I've done something to your child, I'm sure I'm going to leave, because why would I stay? I know you're going to have a problem with me. It's just common sense. I think everybody uses common sense and stop being bitter. It's not necessarily about you. It's about your child. That child loves that other person like another parent. Then
Right, right. What up, though, Jamie? So
Hey
yeah,
guys.
Jabril said, what up, though, Jabril? Jabril said, I've done this. I showed up at a hospital for my son. As soon as I got the call, I was hitting 120 on my motorcycle going down 295 to make sure he was good. I'm not leaving. I raised that kid more than his dad had. I'm not leaving. And it ain't no beef. It's about the kid at that point.
That
So
part.
yeah, right, right, right. I mean, and so that's my thing about it, because I feel like, let's be real. We're adults. We're supposed to be adults. We're supposed to be mature. We're supposed to be, like you said, using common sense here. And like Heinz always says, common sense ain't common, or they wouldn't call it, or they would just be called sense.
That part.
And I definitely feel like the mature thing to do would be to, like you said, not have any drama, not have any issues, because hey, we're supposed to be here for the kid. We're supposed to be here to support each other. You know what I'm saying? And it's not really it's not really the appropriate time to even have ill will or bad blood, because like you said, somebody is bitter because other people moved on, or you feeling some kind of way because you're not the only parent in the picture. Everybody that knows me knows that I claim my children as my children, because like you said, I've raised them. I have 4 kids that are not biological, but they still my kids. I've never called them anything other than my children. And I definitely would be in the room if something happened. And I mean, I feel like you shouldn't even have the nerve to ask me to leave. Like what?
That part, like
you know, like you said, unless there's some kind of room limit or some kind of you know, restrictions or whatever, that'd be the only reason, you know, that I'd be, you know, and I'll be, like you said, I'll be happy to leave, you know, be like, okay, yeah, you go ahead in there, you know, I'll go back in there later, whatever the case may be. But I think I personally, I mean, and this could be the non-combative person in me, because you know, I'm more of the take the high road kind of person. As long as you don't disrespect me, you know, you come in and you're like, hey, you mind stepping out so I can, you know, have some private time with my kid, you know, and if that's the relationship y'all have, you know, I would probably go ahead and do it, just because I'll be like, oh, you know, go ahead, do your thing, you know, because I'm not about to sit here and start some mess just to be starting some mess. I'm not here to show my cock just to be showing my cock. I'm not here to embarrass myself. You know, that's the big thing to me. It's like, what's the point? You know, and I'm definitely not here to cause any more trauma
to that
for
kid,
the kid, you know, because I think that's the one thing I think where they went wrong. You know, both parents, both women, you know, the mother and the stepmother. I definitely feel like they took the immature route, you know, and I feel like the interaction more than likely started off hostile. The way that the grandmother was talking, and the way that she brought that cameraman up there, and the way that she had all the things
they
that
came
went
with
down,
the intention to start shit
came
and
with the
film it, and just to say, and this is why I say I blame the mother more so, right? And her grandmother, because at the end of the day, at like this is why I say people need to take like to Jabril's point, what we were saying. It's about the kid. Your kid's in the hospital because they are hurt. No matter how severe or how anything, your kid is in the hospital. That's the only thing that matters. Why are you coming up there with another person with a camera crew with all them weird vibes to start a fist fight? Like, do you care about your kid or not? Because at that point, you don't care about your kid. You care about whatever petty nonsense is that. Like, at the end of the day, what does it matter that this person that you don't like is there? This is not about you. It's about this kid. Does this kid love this person, regardless of how you feel about them? Like, do this kid respect and love this person? Now you just showed them so many things on top of traumatizing them, and like, where do you think they like? What do you think that's going through their head right now? Like, cause now you're getting locked up, thrown out the hospital potentially, and for what? Because you was coming to see your child genuinely. Come see your child and make sure your child is okay. If your mom wants to come genuinely, come see your grandbaby, and everything's gonna be okay. But like, why are we trying to fight people? Why are we having a camera crew to film nonsense?
That's nonsense, right? That's total nonsense, and it don't make sense, because it's really like one of those things where the end result doesn't benefit anybody. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because, you know, like I said, you basically you just trying to upend or show or show that you the big dog in the situation.
Yeah, you could have with the dad.
Now you look like a fool. You look like a total fool in front of them and in front of your kid.
Yeah, because even if you felt a way, you could have pulled dad to the side and say, "Hey, I feel a way about such and he could have checked you. That's my wife. She's gonna be here for me and my kid. Period. End of story. Right. Mind your business. And that's that. Like, that's why I said sometimes you do get the bitter women. You do. Mm-hmm. And you know they're bitter. They don't want you moving on. They feel a way about every little thing you do. They like, it's a lot. And it just sucks because these kids gotta live through that. And why don't you like this woman? Because she met your old person and now they get along fine.
Right.
Like, y'all not together, let it go.
And you know, at the end of the day, now they both got kicked out of the hospital and nobody wins, you know, and it just don't make sense that, you know, now it's like y'all both, neither one of y'all can see the kid, neither one of y'all can support your child, and again, look like total idiots.
For what? Because you didn't like some people are stupid. Yeah. I hate people sometimes. Yeah, I think that's a lot. Like, if it's not the person has not harmed or wronged your child and did something to your child, then I don't see the problem. Like, that's like having a birthday party for your kids and telling your husband or telling your ex he can't bring his wife because you don't like her. It's your kid's
Right.
birthday party. It's not about you.
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. It's a mess. It's a mess. But yeah, definitely leave your comments. Let us know what you think. What would you do if you were at the hospital visiting one of your stepkids and the biological parent came in, or even if you're visiting your kid and and that like Sunny's situation where she had a ex that got married, and what if your ex showed up with their new spouse? What would you do? What up, Dane?
What up, though? Can you hear me?
Yep,
Mhm.
we can hear you.
Cool beans.
So what?
What are we
So
talking
so what
about?
would you do in this? What would you do in this situation, Dame? If you were at the hospital visiting one of your stepkids, and the biological parent came in, and it was an issue, and they wanted you to leave, would you leave?
Wait, say that again? Did I miss something? No, like
That's the
what
question of
kind
the
of
hour.
like
That's the question of the
This
hour.
is
Who would you?
scenarios,
no,
not your
no, it's
personal
like
life.
no. Thank you, Sonny. That helped me out a lot. Um, that's what HR's for. Um, would I step out to keep the peace? Yeah, but I will still say something later on
Mhm.
because there's no reason for me to be at the hospital causing hoopla. Because what's more important is there any more details behind the background of why I'm asked to leave or
The only details we know is that the situation was a young lady and her husband were visiting his son in the hospital, and so they married, and they were visiting the son. The son was, I believe, if I'm remembering the story correctly, the son was injured playing sports, and his mother shows up, the biological mother shows up, and starts having issues with the stepmom, wants her to leave. They get into a argument, and then the biological grandmother shows up, camera crew in hand, and has a whole big altercation, as well as ends up getting into a physical fight with the stepmother, and they all get thrown out. So yeah, what
um
behind?
it, it it's more so
What's up,
for the
Dame?
kids. You
Mhm.
don't you need to push your feelings aside. Um, but I know it's kind of hard to in this day and age to be the bigger person and just to step aside. Let
Mhm.
focus on the kid getting better first. All that petty stuff, whatever's going on between the parents, need to stop and chill at the door. It's more important for the kid to get better. So even though you're concerned as the step parent, as you want to say, I'll step aside to keep the peace because like I said before, it's all about the health of the kid at that point. Now, but when we get on the streets and get at home, oh, I'm tearing into you. I'm giving it to you. I want to make you feel this big.
Right, I feel you. I feel you.
I'm a little behind. My bad. Where we at?
Oh,
Oh,
I popped in 30 seconds before you did.
we're talking about the hospital situation. If you was at the hospital visiting a step kid and their
Okay,
biological
right.
parent came in and wanted you to leave because there was some kind of issue between the two of y'all, would you leave? Would you stay? Would you fight for it?
All right. So, um,
And you're married to the other parent.
it's a lot of caveats in this situation. How long have I been in this child's life? What type of dad is this dad? Uh, how active is he? Is he
Mhm.
present? Is he often there? Does he know her teacher's name or his teacher's name? You know what classroom that they in? Or am I the one that's there? Am I the one that's down as a pickup and you're not? Like, so it's a lot that kind of goes into that before you could just give like a stock answer. Um, because if you're not really present, then I'm not. I'm no. I'm not leaving. Now we're not gonna cause no commotion in the room in the hospital. You never know what these situations could be, because
Mhm.
the kid might be here for. This could be a 2 day situation, or this could be a 6 month situation. Now we start arguing in here on day one, and now neither one of us can get in. All we did was made it about us and not the kid. So
Mhm.
it's a lot of factors and caveats that kind of go into that. You gotta have a little bit more of a backstory than just give a blanket really answer to me, because I mean, ultimately, like my wife, does she need me here? She look at me and tell me I need you. I don't give a fuck with nobody. Like, so
Right.
whatever this situation is, or she could step out for a second because like you never know. Like, is this a we can only have two people in a room situation, or is
Yeah,
it
no,
a
it wasn't a restriction on the.
okay?
Yeah. That part
Oh
I
yeah,
did
see,
establish. There was no restriction on the number of people in the
hey
room. It
dang,
was
this
just
joint is wild now.
more issues between the parents.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like that's why I said like if it's a we can only have two people type situation, then it's like all right, we all got to play our role and rotate in and out.
Hmm.
But if it's a you just came in and you don't like that I'm here and we've been married for 4 years and you ain't been around in 8 years, like my man, we talk about this in the parking lot. But right now, we ain't doing none of that.
Right.
So that's what I was saying. Like even if I've been married to you for a year, we had to have some relationship prior to us getting married. And
Hmm.
it had to been the period, especially it had to been the period for men. Men are very, very meticulous about who they bring around their child. They don't, some men don't just bring their kids around everybody or let everybody meet their kids. So the fact that we've had a relationship and now we're married, I've been in this child's life. For me, it doesn't even matter the length. We're married. This is not a girlfriend I met 10 minutes ago
It's a
or a
different type
new
of
girlfriend I
property,
had for 6 months.
different
This is somebody
situation. Yeah,
that's I'm lawfully married to. So at this point, like even if I was in a relationship for 10 years with this person, it's the same for me. But I'm just saying to the extent that we're married, why do you like the only problem you can have is if you're bitter or if it's a situation where it's an issue between me and you and I've harmed your child. And that's the only reason why I could say that for me, the situation not even doesn't it doesn't make sense that you would sit there and fight in the hospital, right? But that you would have an issue that I'm being there unless I've harmed or did something wrong to your child or hurt your child in some form or fashion. That's the only reason I can see that you may have a problem with me being there. Other than that, you're just being a bitter person, and I don't have time for that. And like to Dane's point, I would excuse myself to avoid like if you're being aggressive and drama. Yeah, I give out warnings. I'll tell you like, all right, get up out my face or whatever. I don't know their situation, but like it's only so much a person can take before you put your hands on them, they're gonna put their hands back on you, and nobody really cares where they're at this point. Like you can try to avoid the situation, but if somebody's baiting you, like in this situation, I feel like they were because you brought your mother, you brought your mother with you, who brought a whole freaking camera crew.
Right.
Y'all showed up with the
whoa,
shit.
whoa, whoa. Hold up, camera crew. What?
Yeah,
Oh,
she
Yeah.
the mom, the actual biological mom, brought her mother who had a camera crew. So yeah, you had somebody to
Um,
film it. So y'all came with the shit. So whether I was the stepmom trying to avoid the fuckery, I'm over here trying to like, nah, I may have been trying to avoid it. The dad may have been saying, go ahead, like get security, blah blah blah. And they like, no, the mom got rights. And then shit go left. Like if you hit me, um, that's the only reason
hit
I
you.
I may hit you back. It might not be
Hmm.
appropriate.
All right, my bad. I
Why you bringing the
apologize.
camera crew?
Right.
We at the
Exactly.
we at the time of year where the last prayer comes in at 10 o'clock. So I'm a couple minutes late here. Did my wife just get smacked and there was a camera crew? Because now we got a different scenario.
Yeah, she the grandmother bought somebody to videotape the situation.
Oh yeah, my visiting days are on Friday because I just smacked this nigga in the hospital. Probably killed him. You smacked him. You put your hands on my wife. So my visiting days will be on Friday. I'll be upstate. Probably a 5 hour ride. If you really love me, you send me lots of books.
That's why I say it was. I feel like it's petty. Like her just cause it's petty because if you had a legit like if I'm a mom and I have an issue with any of my kids' fathers coming to the hospital with their whoever significant other, because I'm to the level where I don't even like you come to the hospital, I'm happy you come to the hospital. I don't care who you bring, right? Like that's what type of mom I am. The fact that you actually came, cool. Our kid is in a situation, whether it's mine or not, hospital. You hear hospital, you come, cool. I don't care who the fuck you bring. Like I'm that parent. I don't haven't cared all season. It could be a girlfriend you met 10 seconds ago. I don't care. Um, The only way I can see myself having an issue is if you have harmed my child. So with that being said, if you show up to the hospital with the camera crew on bullshit and you present yourself like you want to put hands on me, I'm gonna give you a warning. Anything after is up.
I'm sorry, son. I just want to chime in with somebody is going out their way to go to the hospital to visit somebody else's kid. This is not Disney World. You're not going out to dinner. You're not going somewhere fancy. The hospital is one of the least fun places to go to. So to actually take time out your day or night to go to the hospital to check on somebody else's family member, kid, that takes a lot of heart and a lot of sympathy, empathy from them to do that. You like, oh man, little Joey's in the hospital. All right, give me updates. Let me know how it is. That's what most people would do. Like, give me updates.
That nigga
but this person went out their way to go to the hospital with this person. That'd be like, man, I appreciate the love. That takes a lot of love and support.
Right. Yeah. No, I agree.
Yeah.
Like, so it's always about this is something I'm actually working on for an episode. It's always about the kid.
What episode are you talking about?
That will probably episode 151-ish of the How to Hustle podcast behind debuting on the GFT Radio Network 2 p.m. every Tuesday. Episode 145 out right now. Autism Awareness Part 1. We will have Part 2 happening very soon with a certain someone of the female persuasion that I don't want to use any names on. But it's always the thing about the kid. The kid is the important part. Whether me and Willie don't like each other ain't really got nothing to do with nothing right now. Because we're in like you said, this is an emergency situation. It's 3 o'clock in the morning and we both rode up here to see like what happened. It's not like I'm about to be like, why is this nigga here? We can get into why this nigga's here tomorrow. Or like after we see what's wrong. After we know, like I said, is this a 2-day stay or is this a 6-month stay? Is
right.
This I gotta go through therapy and rehab?
Well, and yeah, and that's the thing too. Is like if they in there longer than a couple of days, now both of y'all can't go. Now y'all got problems.
Yeah, like now we drawn on now we messing up our whole situation because now we look goofy because now the nurses is going, oh my god, these niggas is coming again.
Exactly. Or you might be banned, can't even come at all.
Like these black folk coming in here on bullshit.
These darkies.
So I've had situations where I've not had because I personally don't have these, but I know friends who've had situations where they had a baby and family members to come in to try to prove whether to look at the baby to see if the baby was the baby dad's, right? All the foolishness. Now that's foolishness. You need to go. You don't need to be here. But we're not fighting. Like get out. Like why are you here? You're pretending to come see somebody that you actually don't like, and you're just on nonsense. But other than like that was back in the old days when you didn't really have to do too much to go in the hospital. Like now security is tight. You gotta vet the people that's not vet, but like say, okay, could somebody come up now? Whereas back when I had my daughter, you could just come in, like people was coming in saying hi, and brand you ain't have to have a list. They was like, I'm coming to see so and so, and they was sending them to your room.
Yeah, mess, just a mess. Cause that's just embarrassing in front of the kids. Just embarrassing.
That part, big facts.
So the next topic I got for you guys, this is a fun one. I think it was a topic on a talk show recently, and they were talking about a lottery jackpot winner. They won, I think it was like the $5,000 for life game or something like that, and there was a lot of interest in the story. The person that won decided to take the lump sum instead of getting the $5,000 for life. So I believe it's $5,000 a month or something like that, or whatever it is. But yeah, bottom line, everybody on the internet had their own opinions. So the question is, what would you take if you won the lottery? The lump sum I think worked out to be like a couple $100,000, something like that, like $200,000-300,000, versus getting $5,000 a month for life, stuff like that.
So we probably really talking like 38 after taxes type joint.
They actually have a video on that.
Which is the annual installment.
Winners.
How much is the annual installment?
I don't know how much it was. I'm trying to remember what it was.
No
I'm
matter
gonna look
what
it up. I'm
answer
gonna look
you
it up
give,
and tell y'all. But yeah,
niggas is gonna talk
I'm
about
taking a
you.
monthly.
I'm definitely taking the monthly too. But I mean, niggas is gonna talk about you on the internet no matter what your answer
It
is.
don't matter
He
what you
said,
do. It's,
well, hold on. He didn't say monthly. He said annual installments.
no, it's monthly.
Nah,
$5,000 a month for life.
Oh yeah, I would take the 5,000.
There's the mortgage.
Yeah, I would pay my mortgage. That's 13. That's 2 months worth of mortgage for me.
Like I said, there's the mortgage, nigga. This is an easy joint here.
Yeah, so I can pay, so I can work and just have my money and pay bills and be done.
it was actually funny because
Oh no, I
somebody
found
actually
it.
did a video.
So now here it is. It's $5,000 a week for 25 years, or a $5 million lump sum.
Oh no, I'm taking 5,000 a week then.
Yeah.
Because like I said, I can pay my mortgage. I had some money. I could go on vacations. Oh my God, I will be on so many vacations and run away from my family. Like, you know what? I'm sick of y'all this week. I'm out.
Hey, you be living like Willie.
Right? I could be living like Willie. Always on vacation, going everywhere, living my best life. Leave the kids. Bye.
On a private yacht. On a private yacht he hasn't told me about yet.
I'll take Zay sometimes, and I'll make sure I have a nanny with me when I take him.
They actually did a video on YouTube about the lottery winners, about what you should and shouldn't do with the your winnings, because you really should get a lawyer with that type of stuff, because there would be people, a whole bunch of cousins. Hey, remember me?
Well, you ain't got to give it to them. You could put your money into your account, and like what I'm gonna pay a lawyer for? I don't need to pay you. I'm not. No.
There's a lot of legal stuff behind it. I'm not going to bore you with the details.
All I'm gonna do is make sure I pay my taxes, make sure I pay my mortgage, and I'm good because I'll still be working.
That is the main thing they talk about, is the taxes behind you winning the lotto.
You have to pay your taxes. I got a good tax guy. He good. This is what I got. Here go my all the W forms you need for you do my taxes. Make sure I'm paying my shit. I'm gonna keep my paycheck. And I'm gonna use that money to pay every last bill I got. And I'm just
does your tax guy sell fish and chips out of the trunk of his car?
What?
No,
he sells crumpets. He sells crumpets and tea actually out of the back seat, not the trunk.
Yeah, I'm sick to death.
I'm definitely going with the $5,000 a week because one, you know who told you needed a lawyer? A lawyer. Like, what I need you for? You know, when your cousin comes out that you ain't seen this nigga since 01. Damn, cuz, remember back in the day when I sure do. You have a good one though. I don't need to invest in your rib shack. I don't need to I don't need to pay your rent and your mortgage and your bills, and I ain't got none of that.
Hey, Hank.
Yeah.
Rent a spoon.
That's what I'm saying. Nigga come up to my rental spoons. I can't help you.
Yeah,
this be the problem here is niggas act like they can't say no. You never take the lump sum, because when you get a lump sum of $5 million, they hit you with the millionaire's tax situation. That means you got 2.5. But you living like you got 5 million.
Or actually a little bit less than 2.5, like 2.1.
Yeah.
So when you blew that first million, you're now operating on $1 million for the rest of forever. And that's gonna go quick with the property taxes for the shit that you bought, the car note that you couldn't afford, and the insurance, and like that $1 million gonna go too fast because you're gonna be thinking that you somewhere that you ain't. So you gotta take the regular steady paycheck, because that regular steady paycheck nigga will turn into that 5 million if you live it right.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, right. Yeah.
I mean, just pay my mortgage and my bills.
Yeah. I kind of.
Next week.
So I looked at it both ways.
If you invest 2 of those checks a month into an IRA or some shit, nigga, you had that 5 million in no time.
Right.
And the guy who lives off 1099, that would sure come in handy, actually.
Yeah, my thing about it is like you said, Hank, the way the taxes were hit versus how you could live off and invest that weekly amount. My thing is, it's like I think it works out to be like an extra $1 million or $1.5 million that you would get if you do the weekly payment, the lump sum.
Slow grind.
Yeah, and then the like you said, the fact that you can literally live off that $5,000 a week and never have to worry about really anything, where you get that lump sum, that money goes so fast, people be in your pockets, you might get hit up by the mob, all kinds of things could happen.
Yeah.
And next thing you know, that money could be gone in a couple years, 2-3 years, and if it lasts that long.
Yeah.
And then now what you left with?
Yeah, because I was just paying my mortgage and paying it down, just had to pay it off quicker, and just $5,000. If I got it, put it right on my mortgage. There you go.
You know what people gonna do the most, especially our people. What we gonna do first? We get all that meal. We're gonna buy a house. We gotta look out for moms. Oh, my cousin Pookie. Oh, me and Sonny go way back. I gotta hook her up with whatever she wants. Wait a minute. Only a couple of $100,000 left. What happened to my meals?
Mm-hmm.
But stuff adds up.
And that's the thing too, is that most people, I mean, they always gonna say, oh, well, you can get a financial advisor, or you can get this, you can get that. But like, most people don't know how to manage millions of dollars. They barely was managing the thousands that they were making. So they definitely don't know how to manage over, $2 million. And then, the potential for how you invest that money becomes like, this greater thing where it's like, okay, if I took $500,000 and decided to dump $500,000 into something, and what if it don't turn into nothing, and not I lost $500,000 that quick, versus 5,000, I might be like, all right, I'm gonna invest a couple thousand here, 1,000 there, but I'm living off this rest of this, and it's always coming, it's always here. Yeah, it's kind of hard to argue with the regular
I'm saying, like, bro, you could take two of them checks.
Some people don't know how to be a hundredaire. Talk about a millionaire.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know about you, but my bills ain't $10,000 a month.
That part.
If I got $10,000 coming
in,
if I got $10,000 coming in and I can play with, and $10,000 I can put away with, and they ain't got nothing to do with just regular paychecks, nigga, we cool.
I mean, water bill comes every 3 months. So
that's what I said. That's why I said, if you get that, there's so much stuff that you could do with that. And if you got a stable job that's paying you some type of money, because then if you making it with your paychecks, imagine if you have that, like, and that extra money, you could just pay off your bills. Like, you could pay down credit cards that you probably.
You ain't gonna have bills that long, because $5,000 a week after about 3-4 months, your bills paid off. Now you just live it.
Why that long?
And then you could save.
Literally, now you can save.
Why that long?
You can live good. And this is my thing. You can hide $5,000 a week a little easier than you can hide $2.1 million.
Yeah.
It's way easier to be like, oh yeah, no, I'm just chilling. You know what I'm saying? People gonna ask way less questions if you just turn up and you got a new car and you just turn up.
You ain't even gotta tell people
you got a few new outfits. But you turn around and buy you a big old house in Southwest Atlanta, and you end up with private jet vacations and all the things, because you got 2.1 million sitting in the bank. Yeah, people in your family and other people that you don't know that's in your new family gonna find out. They're gonna.
Because if I win, I ain't telling nobody.
Hey,
I'm just paying bills
how you know the celebrity?
That's what
right.
You start acting like meet you at the strip club drawn.
I know. See, I'm gonna act like I ain't got no money. Like, as far as anybody else knows, I'm broke.
Right, exactly.
It's been that way for many years. I'm broke. I ain't got it. And if I am going somewhere, allegedly I'm saving up. Mind your business.
Exactly.
I'm on a payment plan, Sonny.
That part.
I'm putting $68 down a month for the past 8 months.
Listen, I'm gonna act like I bought shit from Wayfair.
Right. Seriously.
Pay it down and get it now. What you doing? I'm paying it down.
Yeah. I'm still always be on. I ain't got it. No.
How you know? Mom, can I borrow $10? I ain't even got it.
I ain't got it. I'm waiting on my next check. I'm waiting on the first of the month for my next check to come.
Listen, I ain't get paid this week.
Right.
You got change. You got change for
I don't
100.
care. I don't care if motherfucker ask me $5, bitch. I ain't got it. I'm out here. I'm out
Right.
here.
No,
I'm
no, I'm
out
gonna
here
tell
living
people.
life wrong. I
No,
ain't
this
doing
how
it
you
right.
lie without lying.
You got change for 100. You
Right.
got change for this 100.
No, this how you lie without lying. I'm on
$20,
government. This how you lie without lying. I'm on government assistance.
Oh, everybody know.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah, everybody know. I'm still mad that I went to the corner store the other day and the guy like, we got EBT here, and I'm looking at him like, cause I was buying stuff. He was like, yeah, we got EBT here, and I just looked at him like, sir, I haven't had EBT in I don't even know how many years. I wish I had some EBT. Yes, I know this is
Man, I
$20
wish.
merchandise that I brought. Just give me
Shit,
goddamn free bag and give me my shit. Like,
Right.
how
I
dare
wish
you?
I had me some stamps, nigga. I have some
How
ribs in the
you
refrigerator
know?
right now. What you talking about?
Everybody talking about the PEBT. I ain't getting no PEBT. I can't get no EBT. I can't get no Social Security. I'm out here just paying for shit.
I know that feel. I spent $100 yesterday on nothing. Feel like
I'm about to say, what you got, a bag of chips and a soda?
Listen, man, my
I
corner
can tell you
store
what I
high as
got.
hell.
It's just ridiculous.
I'm broke. As far as anybody would know, if I win that money, I'm broke as a joke. And I still, as broke as when you met me back in 2001, that's how broke I am. I was homeless at that point. I ain't got shit. Yeah, I got a house, but you don't know how I'm living in here. I could be eating top ramen every night. You don't know?
Right. Right. Exactly. Exactly. All right. All right. So enough of the dreaming. Ain't none of us want no jackpots. Unless y'all did, it ain't telling us.
What were you doing all these weeks we were off?
Right. Working.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm sure not everybody, but a lot of people have seen the video. And
what video?
there was a lot of editing involved, but let's take it from the edited version. And actually, we're going to take it for the edited version. So what I'm talking about is the situation with Megan Good, Michael Ealy, and Jonathan Majors. So as most people know, Jonathan Majors and Megan Good are dating. They've been.
I think they're married now, right?
Are they married? What?
That was the last I heard that they got married.
Oh, I think I might have heard, but I thought it was a rumor or something. Like it was just an unfounded rumor, whatever it is. But they're together. So they're together. They've been together for close to like 8 or 9 months now, and exclusive couple, all the things. They've definitely been showing out on all over the place, social media, award shows, all the things. Megan Good and Jonathan Majors were at some kind of event, and they were lined up with some other folks, and up comes Michael Ealy. Michael Ealy is a former co-star of Megan's. I think they've done 2 or 3 movies together. They've done a bunch of events together, things of that nature. And, in the edited version, they show Michael come up and give Megan the biggest enthusiastic hug ever, picks her up off the ground, is telling her it's been so long, can't believe he's, ain't seen her in forever. He daps up some other guy and shakes hands with another young lady, and they don't show that he even acknowledged Jonathan Majors. So, the whole internet went crazy. Everybody was like, oh my God, that was so disrespectful. That was crazy. And then, the real version of the video comes out. Turns out when he came up, he initially greeted Jonathan, gave Jonathan a real good, enthusiastic hug, and then stepped back and then went up to Megan and gave her that big over enthusiastic hug. And I'd say over enthusiastic because, and I'll get to my answer on this, but personally, I felt like it was the pickup was a lot. But anyway, so question is, how would you feel if someone gave your mate an over enthusiastic hug right in front of you? How would you feel about that?
So I didn't see
and definitely use the whole scenario. If they came up to you, does that change your answer? If they didn't acknowledge you, does that change your answer? So let's start with Hype. I heard Hype already going in.
All right, so I got my tooth pulled last week, so smiling, laughing still hurts. That's why I keep grabbing my face. I tell niggas all the time, don't greet my wife with your arms out. Like
He said, don't even hug her, let alone over enthusiastic hugging. Like, don't even.
Some niggas is cool if you hug my wife, but make sure we giving out side arms. You
The
come
church
out
hug,
this,
right?
Nigga, why are your arms extended like this? Nah, the arms only extend that wide if I'm trying to grab your butt. So don't come greeting my wife with your arms out. I don't care if you acknowledged me first or not. Full disclosure, now I met Jamel Hill at one of the shows that was working, and when I seen her, I walked up to her husband, and I said, I want to talk to your wife, but you don't come talking to a man's wife without acknowledging him first. And she said, "Damn, I like that." I was giving her a wristband, gave her the wristband, gave him one, and said, "No, it's all good, bro." But I didn't come in trying to hug her or no, we don't need to make that kind of contact. Like we can speak, you could come up, be excited to see her type joint, but even then, don't show me too many teeth talking to my wife. Like this is not
Yo,
that type of
don't show
situation.
too many teeth.
This is not that type of situation. I always tell niggas, my wife ain't for the public. So don't be too excited to meet my wife. Because if you too excited to meet me, she's gonna be like, I remember we was in the store and this girl was asking me all these questions because you know how they got the songs on and I'm just singing along, walking through the aisles, and this girl is like lightweight following me. So she was
Oh
like, "Oh,
wow,
what are you
really?
looking for?" And I'm like, "I ain't looking for nothing. I'm just waiting for my wife." She's like, "Oh, well, where's your wife?" She like, "She right here." Okay, copy. She's
Right there.
Right. Watching your ass, ma'am.
Excuse me. Mind your business.
Right.
Come on, Dame. They're walking up to your wife, arms extended. What are you thinking, Dame?
What you doing, Dame? What you doing?
It depends who it is, because we only let so many people in our lives like that. Like to give that type of hug, you gotta be dang well near family, friends. You gotta give that side hug, like yeah, hey. Acquaintances, you get a handshake or you get that dap, that bro hug. People that barely know, you get the handshake, fully handshake or
Hey, Dame,
fist bump.
I'm
Keep it.
hugging you tighter than I'm hugging your wife, bro.
Right. Exactly.
And that's how it is,
Like,
you know.
Dame like pause.
I know, no Diddy. So
Yeah.
Oh
yeah,
God.
I'm just leave it
Hey,
like that.
yo. Stick
But
with
what's
that.
up?
Jabril said,
What
"Ain't
happened?
nobody sweeping my wife off her feet, then shake another woman hand." I don't care what y'all previous relationship was. We're gonna have some words behind the scenes about that. Now that was a point somebody made on the internet. I
forgot
saw
about
because
the
they were
pickup
like,
situation,
they
man.
were like, how he go from picking Megan up off the ground
And
and
then
then
shake her
the
back
other
there.
woman, he just shook her hand. He didn't even hug her. He just shook her hand. Like yeah, some people found that
might not
part.
know that
Maybe
well.
he don't know her like that.
Yeah,
Right.
that's what I'm saying. That could be the part because he did Thinking Like a Man 1 and 2 with Megan Good. And they did another movie, a suspenseful movie together. So it's like they have that chemistry where they can get to know each other, where they knew each other well, or they had the opportunity. Some
Yeah, it's
behind the scenes
well
stuff
known that
people don't.
they're very good friends. Yeah, they're really good close
Yeah,
friends.
but the editing stuff
My
like
wife
that,
ain't that
like
cool with
Megan
niggas,
Good,
man.
like Megan Good actually wrote on that picture. She said that just we're just going to edit out the first part, that the video where Jonathan and Michael interchange a big hug first, and then speak life over with each other before he gives me the big brother hug. That's what Megan just said.
The big brotherhood. Big brother. Go ahead, Sonny. I'm gonna hold that one in the pocket. I'm gonna hold that one in the pocket. Big brotherhood. Okay, I'm gonna hold that in
I
the pocket.
forgot all about the pickup situation. Nigga ain't lifting my wife off her feet, like, bro.
That's
Man.
what Jay Rowe just said. So for me, it's funny because I'm gonna tell the story. So during my son's autism walk, my family were all lined up outside taking pictures, and everybody know if most people see me through Twitter, like I'm sorry, TikTok, because a lot of people like call me, oh, you TikTok famous, whatever, or people know me from the podcast and stuff. So it was some guy that follows me on TikTok that walked by my house, and he's like, hey, oh my God, and then we hugged. My man friend was right there. He was like, who the fuck is
acting
that?
up, right? Sonny acting up.
Who the fuck is
He's
this?
like, who the fuck is that? And I'm just because I got told off because like it caught me off guard. Like, you know, we see somebody you haven't like. I'm like, oh shit, because first I didn't realize who he was when he said he's like Sonny, and I'm like, and then I'm like, oh shit, and I hugged him like, you know, the little side half a hug, and he hugged me, but my friend was like, who the fuck was that? Like he was like, he was like, he's a little too happy to see you.
Not a little too happy to see you.
No, but like, see,
you be happy
like,
all you want to see my girl. Just keep that over
there. Like, he ain't even like, and then he was like, he ain't even acknowledged like the niggas because my daughter's boyfriend was outside. He was outside, and like,
he didn't acknowledge none of the guy. Oh, see,
absolutely not. He just
supposed to be like, "What up, homeboy? What up? What up, my guy?"
He swim moved through all of the niggas and was like,
right,
"Oh, Sonny."
No, like I just happened to be when he walked. He was like my direct line. Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, but I don't think he acknowledged.
He had his legs around her.
Yeah. So that was like my first time another person hugged me that wasn't my man. So that was the first time that ever happened to me. And I'm just like, I don't know what to do. Like I can't push him away. Like I just hey.
Yes, you can. Like, you better learn how to put that. You better learn how to put that arm like this and be like, "Oh, how you doing?" You know, like you said.
No, I got blocked.
No, but like, see, I wasn't even like you talking about from I was single for a lot of years, and like it caught me. So I was like, my bad.
He said I was single, but now you single again.
I got in trouble. No, I definitely got in trouble. I definitely got in trouble, and I posted it because he sent me that. Like, hey, so you gonna let niggas like that hug you?
I got blocked. I got blocked one time. I saw somebody I haven't seen in years. Like, hey, what's going on? And she was like, okay, I know where this is going. Like,
but see, no,
that's what you should have did.
No, but I say that to say this: if it's somebody that I haven't seen in a while, I would potentially like if I'm like, oh hey, I would do like the brother sister kind of hug, like hey, pop, bap, and then back up, right? That to me, him picking her up was a little bit much for me. I'm like it kind of threw me that he picked her up that way. I'm not really concerned that he shook the other person's hand. I just like I saw Jonathan Major's face when they hugged, and whether or not this man came and hugged him first, his facial expression, watching his face after, during, after the hug, he was just like, bitch, are you serious? Like I was doing the voiceover for him because I felt it in my spirit where he was at with it. So now, yes, I most likely now going forward will be mindful. Like you can't do shit like that. Like you can't and it's crazy because I'm a hugger and like it's like no, I can't do that because it sends people the wrong message and it's a little bit much.
Right.
Especially that kind of hug. That was a lot.
Look at that's the one he says, N-word, are you crazy?
Look at his hands. No, but like you could have did a slow-mo of his face the entire hug. That shit was, I was like, he was done. Like, what?
Sonny, when I meet you on the 4th at the Podlink live show, tickets are available now. Podlink live show, you know what I'm saying, August the 4th. I will not be greeting you, both arms extended. Oh my God, Sonny! My hands will not be down this low below the equator like main man's are right here. Nothing about this picture is kosher except her hand up here. Okay. Yeah. Anything else about this picture?
Yeah, his elbows are down here, his hands are down.
No, did you see the remake when the person did it when they was holding her butt?
Yeah, he picked her up and was over her butt.
That's what I said.
He rubbed it on the Jonathan Davis lookalike.
Behind, to your point, I'm like, listen, because I'm a hugger, right, to people. So now because this nigga gonna be with me, and it's like we done had this debate about hugging people and everything. Like we done had this debate because like I'm a natural, hey. Like, it's not like I'm hugging you with my crotch on your crotch type of thing. Like, I'm a side hugger, or I'm like this, or like we like shoulder, like, hey, whatever. But I'm like, I know I got it. Like, but like, I get it. But it took me a minute to get there. Mm-hmm. But like that kind of hug, no, I would never do. Like that kind of hug that just happened with them, I would never do. Like that's definitely too much for me. Maybe like because I'm a person like if he sees somebody that he hasn't seen in a while and they go hug him, I'm not gonna be like, oh my God, what's going on? Now, if it's a long extended hug, I might have a problem with it. But if it's like, oh, hey, type of hug, I'm not like, for me personally, I'm not gonna be like, oh my God, you can't hug this person. Like, I'm not that person. So if I don't think that way, or I'm not like that, to be like, you can't hug somebody, or not necessarily say you can't hug somebody, but like some people might find a problem with it. It's, to me, it's like, okay, well, I don't really feel that way. Like it depends on if you hugging somebody like too long, or y'all just sitting there looking at each other's eyes. I might have a problem with that. But if it's like a quick hug, like, oh, hey, so, and going about your business, I don't really see a problem with that.
Right.
Y'all on some TV shit.
No, before disclosure,
y'all slowly draw back.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, but like you know how you treat somebody, you're like, oh, hey, and then you get off like just a real big hey, and then going about your business. That I don't really see a problem with. Now, if you over there like, I'm like, what the fuck y'all hugging for so long? Because I'm gonna say something like, if y'all hugging a little too long, I might.
No. For full disclosure, I would do the Michael Ealy hug. I would pick somebody up. I've done that in the past. Like,
so Dame want to get punched out by people's spouses.
So Dame's problematic. Yeah, Dame. So now we know Dame is problematic. We got it.
But full disclosure, no. But after having this conversation, with you guys, I have to be more conscious of what other people are thinking. Actually, I did a few years ago. One of my close friends, they lost their grandmother, and I had seen her up close, for the first time out in public, and she gave me the biggest hug. And her husband is like 6'3", muscle, and I'm like trying to give that quick hug, like, hey, trying to look. Shoot, she got me. I'm like, okay,
that's different. If we didn't say that this was a funeral or a repast, or
it wasn't a funeral.
Since your mom, or the first time I've seen you since the traumatic situation.
Okay.
If we have those situations, that's different, because this is more of it's the first time I've seen you embrace of respect kind of thing. Then I ain't even thinking nothing about nothing. Like, this year has been the last shit, like 10, 12 months have been to so many funerals. I'm not thinking about this digger. But if we in the market and Willie and my wife went to school together and they run into each other and it's, oh, hey, how you doing? That's cool. But if it's, hey, whoa, my man, those eyebrows
right.
For you to be seeing my wife.
You seem too excited to see my wife. We got a problem.
Copy. I don't know what
like
you just
the dude
remembered.
that hugged me from TikTok.
Right. I don't know what part of this relationship you're remembering, but
that's what I'm saying. I don't know what you just remembered.
Right.
But this is not that.
So this is my thing. First, I want to address the brother sister thing. That I ain't never picked my sister up like that. First thing,
I thought you were gonna let it go.
My brother never picked me up like that either.
I thought you were gonna let it go.
So yeah, that's first things first. Secondly, even if I did, that's my sister, right? That's different. That's your sister. You ain't going crazy. You ain't disrespecting somebody or this, that, and the third. But my thing is that I'm and my girl will tell you I'm definitely the most secure man when it comes to how my woman dressed, how she acts in public, how she talks to people, things like that. I don't be tripping because she coming home with me. I'm not tripping, but it's all with all due respect, right? And to come up to my girl and start hugging on her and all those things and picking her up, nah, man, that's just you just it's not a thing of like being upset or feeling like you dismissing me or anything. It's like you just disrespecting our relationship. You know what I'm saying? You disrespecting what we got going on. And you just, like, oh, y'all, that's unimportant. You know what I'm saying? Just kind of throwing that out the window. Okay. That's how I look at it from that standpoint. And then, regardless, like you said, I think Haim said it. Regardless if you come up to me, you can pick me up. I'm still don't want you hugging on my girl. It's just not cool. It's just not kosher. I'm the only one that get to do that. I'm the only one to get that close to my woman. That's just not. No, that's not cool. Like, you don't need to be pressed up against her body like that. Nah, I'm straight on that. Now I'm
feel because that's why I say I'm a natural hugger. So I meet people, I want to hug them. Like, oh hey,
and being a hugger, I'm cool with the quick like, oh, or hey, church hugs all day. If you know somebody really well, and
I'm not like
and like Dame said, it is situational. Like if one of my homeboys who knows my girl, who really do know my girl, and they, give each other one of those quick brother sister hugs, not even brother sister hug, like just we cool, we huggers, that kind of thing. I'm not tripping. But you just some dude that she used to go to school with, or y'all worked together 16 years ago. Nah, bro, like calm down. That's ridiculous. Like I'm gonna need you to chill out, the I don't know, like I say, I it just don't sit well in my spirits. It just don't sit well. Because that's the flip of it. This is the flip. Because this is the flip of it. If I do that, I'm disrespecting my relationship. You know what I'm saying? I'm all hugging up and on some woman that, just some random woman. No, that's unacceptable.
On all sides of the situation.
Yeah. My girl will strangle me. she'll all of a sudden be 6'5".
You met my wife. She won't all of a sudden be.
All right.
No, she won't be 6'5". I'll be 6 feet under.
In a crossbody sleeper hole. Knocked out. She'd be like, night, nigga.
There you go. What y'all saying is when I go to this podcast, nigga, just start shaking niggas' hands. Hey, nice to meet you.
Just all that.
Nope.
Nice to meet you.
Bump. No, y'all better do the Chinese bow.
Hey, Jesus.
Right.
Hey, yo. Hey, dang.
You walk up in there talking about something.
The nod of respect is crazy.
This
nigga with the wink and the gun, Willie, or the wink.
No, that's why I was going. I'm like,
right, just like,
nah, because this.
What up, y'all?
Nope, that's too close.
Like,
nope. Hey, how you doing, Slugger?
Right.
Yeah, I'm just like, hey, y'all. I'm gonna walk in that. Hold on. I'm gonna walk into who is it, Mr. Know-It-All place. And be like, what's up?
Right.
I'm like, hey, I'm coming here to do this podcast.
That's what I want to see. That's the kind of stuff I want to see.
Hey, yo, I ain't gonna hold you. So full disclosure, the first live show I did, niggas is like, no, don't tell your girl to come, because like, damn, what if you talking to somebody? If you do end up hugging somebody, you don't want your girl tripping. The first 3 people on the live when we went live was 3 niggas girls.
Wow.
Hey, yo.
It happens.
On the first live show?
The first live show I did, niggas was like, don't invite their girls. In my head, I'm like, what do you mean don't invite your girl? Nigga, it's 47 of us. If everybody's girl comes, that's 47 girls in the crowd. Nobody who's watching this video is going to know, oh, that's Willie's girl, that's Dame's girl. Like, they just going to say, damn, it was popping. Niggas is talking like them hug situations and all of that. They're like, oh, don't let them tell your girl, don't bring your girl. I'm like, that's dumb. But them side hug, front hug situations, boy.
Nope, I get in front of a lot of situations. I get in front of situations. I see ahead. Like, nah, I'm telling her everything.
About sex, I'm like, oh my god.
Terrible.
I've been doing this.
Was that the first time that you got recognized, though, Sonny?
Who? That? Well, no. Most people know, because somebody else I know. When I used to take my son to the barbershop, some guy was like, "Hey, TikTok." And so they like. But like that was somebody that like always likes my shit on TikTok. Like I literally came out the house and he was like, he didn't say hi to nobody else except for me. And it's funny because this nigga sitting right here, and I was like,
hey, how you doing?
Hey, that's what's up, though. That's what's up. I mean, it's funny though, because like for me, like I get a lot of notices from people who. I think that they realize they know me from somewhere, but they don't vocalize it. But you can see it in their face.
Everybody knew who he was.
They be like, well, yeah, except for when I went to Jersey, because I straight came in. As soon as I drove in town, they was like, Willie Styles, that's you. I was like, what? That was the most interesting thing ever in my life, because it was like, I think I was in it. Well, no, I literally walked in the door to Willie Styles, and I was like, yeah. Like I'm trying to introduce myself. Hey, I know who you are. I'm like, oh, okay.
He came down with my family.
the first time I got recognized, me and my wife in the market, there was a dude. He was like, "Yo, ain't you got the podcast?" Like, you goddamn right. She's like, "You hype as shit. You fucking right. I'm hype."
Right,
No,
right.
it was so funny too because my cousin she just started for the ESY program in one of the schools out here, and one of the girls walked up to her was like, "Yo, you do? I be seeing you on the podcast," and she was like, "Yeah," and then she was like, "I watch it's you and three other girls." And blah blah blah. So she watched our podcast. I never knew, but like that's why I say you never know who watches the
You
show.
know who's
So I
watching
appreciate
the show,
everybody that
yeah.
watches the show, but it's just funny because most people recognize me from TikTok, not
Yeah.
here, which is weird.
When
But
the
I
next
guess.
time you're on TikTok, then you let them know to purchase their tickets in your.
Oh, I got all
the
that
link
on
is in
there.
your bio. Copy. The
Yeah,
link
I
is
got
in your
all that on
bio.
there, and I post about it all the
We
time.
gotta
But yeah,
we gotta
I
come
cracked
up with a
up
way
because I'm
for
like,
me
oh,
to
you
give away
follow me?
my extra tickets. So yeah, make
Oh,
sure
nah.
y'all be on the lookout. Get over to the GFT Join the Conversation group. That's probably where I'm going to end up giving them away at. Might have to do a little giveaway. Make sure y'all get over there over at facebook.com/group/GFT Join the Conversation. So I can give these free tickets away. Make sure y'all hit us up, and we'll definitely find a way to do that amicably, so y'all can all have a chance.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm super excited to do the live show. I'm super excited. I think I'm gonna get one of my friends to make a shirt for me so I can go in there with my Sex with Sunny shirt and be like, I'm here.
Right, for sure.
On the production, and we have a lot of shit still going on for this goddamn show.
Oh, yeah. I can imagine. It's probably gonna be stuff all the way to the day. Literally all the way to
especially
the day.
because this is the first one that I'm doing with other people. My last 4 live shows that I did was just me. So when shit goes wrong, I ain't gotta talk to nobody, ain't gotta communicate to nobody. But now it's like I can't just post this shit. I need to talk to these niggas, or you was supposed to have been talking to this person because this was your connect. So it's definitely a different experience and a different situation doing it with other people. But this is something we gonna try to turn this joint into something that we can do like quarterly.
Quarterly,
On,
okay.
Yeah, I think it's definitely
couple
dope.
times a year type of thing, just depending on we gotta see if it makes sense.
Yeah, I think it's definitely dope. Plus, we get to meet other podcasters and like interact with them, do shows with them, get to know them, like see what they do. Because even when I was watching your show, I'm listening to your show with Tone. It was like he do spoken word, he do all like comedy, everything.
Yeah,
I'm like, oh wow.
Tone do those every third Friday of the month. He actually doing one this Friday. I was trying to go, but I gotta work now.
Yeah,
Friday.
I got a couple plans this next couple of weeks. So I've been
Dame. I gotta introduce you to them though, because they sports show, GNT Sports. We gotta introduce y'all and make that connection. Once the fans' perspective is back up in perspective.
right.
Yeah.
But I definitely because I went to the second live show and it was a great experience. I got to meet
That was
Sai
the third
and,
one. That was the third one. Yeah.
That the third one? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got to meet Sai and Sunny from the what's the name of their show?
Sipping with Sammy. That's where I was at
Sipping with
last week.
Sammy.
When I didn't make it last week, I was on Sammy's show. Shouts out to Sam.
Yeah, so that was a great experience. Got to meet them. I think was Nye there too. I think Nye was there too.
There. Yeah.
And then
my man,
there's a couple other people there I got to meet. It was a dope experience. I think it was my second live show that I had to. Say it again.
My man Nye was there in the cast, and I had crumbled his damn ankle or something.
Oh, dang.
Like recently. So big shout out to my man.
Yeah, shout out to him. Hope you feel better soon. Yeah, hope you feel better.
Yeah, I did his show not too long ago too.
Oh yeah, we killed Sunny show.
Yes, they did. Did you watch the playback?
We should have.
Yes, that thing was. That thing laughing.
Right.
You said what?
I didn't get through both of them yet. But before we even hit play, like we was on.
Yeah, we was already talking. It was.
Yeah, that was.
Well, I was mad. I couldn't stay for Nye's show because the time we did it, that was my date night. So they only had me for like a little over an hour.
Oh yeah, heard about you on that one. I just finished that one. I think Friday I finished that one. Sister was talking about her different situations on the Life Be Life and podcast. I don't want to spill any those beans. You go over to Life Be Life on its YouTube channel, and you can check Sunny out on there.
Yeah.
For sure. All right, guys, let's go ahead and wrap this thing up. Sonny, tell the folks where they can find you.
Y'all can find me in Philly on August 4th at the Podlink Philly show. Link in my bio. But you can also, and then get my bio, you got to go follow me at IamSunny_D, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, and TikTok. I believe the links are on my Instagram and TikTok. So go there, get the link, buy the tickets, $20. Also visit me at my website, unreservedlyme.com.
For sure. Hank?
Ah man, I've been busy. Like I said, I was on Sam's show last week, sipping with Sammy. Actually produced the best numbers they've ever had on that episode. So shouts out to my guy Sam. GNT Sports, I'm gonna be on there next week. God. Episode 145 on autism. This is just part one. This is a series that we're gonna do. We're gonna have a couple of different parents just giving you the different experiences, different kids, is different situations. Every situation is not the same. Just wanted to shine a light on that situation. Everybody kind of knows somebody who's going through that. Let's just, see how the village can help those parents if they in a relationship, if they single, whatever your situation might be. It's a trying situation. And like I always tell people, everything, the wristbands that I always wear is one of them is colorful. That's the autism drink for my niece. Because my sister was putting me on to like all the shit that she does with her with that. But Custom Hustle World on Instagram, Custom Hustle Co. We're working on 4 versions of bags. We're working on the CH5s. We're working on socks and some new shorts. We got a lot. Like I said, I've been busy as hell. And also at H2H Cleaning on Instagram only.
For sure. Dane?
One thing, you have to give me some information for that. I would like to join your podcast for that one.
I got you.
Particular. Being the father of 2 autistic kids. I have some input on that. But you can hit me up on Another Level Up on Instagram and Xbox. You can hit me up on Shinlo21. Let me message first because I will not take all invites. Okay.
For sure.
Those DMs
are like this gaming is exclusive. It's exclusive.
Willie, those DMs are slammed shut.
right. Slamming shut. Yeah. It's your boy Willie Styles in the building. Get at me everywhere at Willie Styles on IG and Twitter and Threads. I'm Willie.Styles on Snapchat and TikTok. Visit me over at stylesradio.com for all the hot tracks that I'm listening to. I actually just started listening to a bunch of some classic hip hop and some classic R&B songs. So make sure you go check that out over at stylesradio.com or hit me up at williestyles.info for all my links. You know what to do. All right, folks, make sure you go over to gftradio.creator-spring.com. Get your merchandise. We got shirts. We got cups. We got mugs. We got long sleeves. We got sweatshirts. We got
hoodies, pillows,
all kinds of stuff. So make sure y'all go check that out. Sorry, guys, y'all didn't get the memo. We were supposed to be wearing content shirts. Y'all didn't get the memo?
Y'all didn't get them. They didn't
read the memo. Knowing those two, they didn't read the memo.
Well, this is
no,
right
he got BT BST on there too.
This is right around the corner from where the live show is at. My block. The you walk through the alleyway, you'll hit the house.
Oh, okay, for sure. Make sure you guys get over.
This is where I live.
Right. You said this is where I live. We don't care about that.
Over here somewhere.
Make sure y'all get over to gftradioshow.com for all of our socials, all the links to all of the hosts, as well as links to all of our replays for all of our past shows. And make sure you get over to Facebook for the Join the Conversation group. Like I said, we're always posting over there. Always got great topics, great conversations, and great bunch of folks over there. So make sure y'all get there at facebook.com/group/GFT Join the Conversation. And make sure you listen free on demand 24/7, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Stitcher. I guess there's no more Google Play Music. There's going to now be YouTube podcasts, as well as Apple Podcasts. All of our shows are on YouTube podcasts, so make sure you guys check those out. Apple Podcasts, all the things, Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube for all the video replays. So make sure you do that. All right. Well, thanks again for joining. Make sure y'all like, share, follow, hit the notification bell. And until next time, we are out.
Yo, it's your boy Dame here.
Hey guys, it's your girl Sunny D.
Yo, it's your boy Smooth from the GFT Radio Network. What up, though? It's your boy Willie Styles in the building.
Join us Mondays at 10 p.m. live on Twitch, YouTube, and our Facebook. And if you miss us, don't worry. You can catch it on our website, gftradioshow.com. And if you feel like talking to us every day, join our Facebook group.
At Join the Conversation, the group where you can discuss all kinds of topics.
Catch me also, Fans Respected, Dope Sports Show. Holla at your boy.
You can cop some merchandise over at our store, teespring.com/stores/GFT Radio. You can get t-shirts, sweatshirts, masks, and even more.
Next time on GFT Radio, what are we talking about? Join the conversation to find out.
Make sure you get at us on GFTRadioshow.com for all of our audio and video